so interesting to see because it's not always like immediate that I can see when we're live and when we're not. Also, I will always forget to pull up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. One day, us creators will have one place where we can go to get chat and support and recording. Oh my god, it's crazy. So this is a kind of a random-ish live stream. I shouted out on Twitter a couple of minutes ago. I want to hope we're, yep, perfect. Just because I got a bunch of mail and I want to open it with you guys. So I guess we'll give it a couple minutes to get going here. Make sure I can see your chat. Hang out and unbox with me. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. This is a kind of a funny unboxing because I have to use a key for the first one, and then all the ones after that, we will not need one. Because hopefully, if you check out the background, that's the company that sent me a bunch of stuff. So, I wasn't expecting to get double packages from them. I already took these out of the box yesterday. This one and this one. Hopefully you saw those on a little bit of Instagram action. But then one of the employees here at WeWork brought me another box today. So while we wait for a couple people to join, let's get this one open, shall we? These guys are crazy. Ooh. Okay. So I now have 2 from their Gladiator series. And I assume this is one more from their Shogun series. I mean, I don't really know exactly how good the knives are going to be. But I mean, their names are dope. See, this one's called Phantom. How can you go wrong naming your knife Phantom? I'm just saying. All right. So I've really enjoyed this kind of cadence with videos where I'll get a new product, I can unbox it on Twitch, and then I can do a formal review video about a week, 2 weeks later once I get some time with it. So that removes the need for kind of a first impressions unboxing style video. I can just get it out of the way, basically. So if you're just joining, we're doing a little bit of a random, unexpected, spontaneous unboxing because I have a lot of mail on my desk right now and I need to get it all open. So maybe we should start with what this company is. They reached out to me, they said, hey, we want to send you some stuff. Let's do some creeping around what it says. Okay, so here you can see all of the lines that they have. They have the Shogun, the Gladiator, the Phantom, and the Infinity. The only ones that I don't have are the Infinity series. In front of me I have the Gladiator, the Shogun, and the Phantom. It all says it's so the Shogun and the Phantom are both Japanese steel and the Gladiator is German steel. What else does it say here? This is all live and uncut. I haven't even checked any of this stuff out yet. It's about balance, precision, grip, and edge, how it all blends together, blah, 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 blah. Over 2,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. Got some testimonials there. They got a video. Okay. You've probably seen these knives before if you go on Amazon and search for chef knives. Okay, interesting. I'm so skeptical to buy them, right, though, because I don't know, I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I've never bought I guess I bought a $100 knife before. But for some reason, I feel like I always see these knives in like the $30 range, and I'm always so skeptical. Anyways, let's get some first impressions rolling, huh? I'm gonna open the Gladiator first. If you guys have a preference between the Phantom and the Shogun, you should give me a heads up. After the Gladiator, should I do Phantom or Shogun? Hit me up in the comments, let me know. One is a 9.5-inch chef knife, that's this one, and then this is an 8-inch chef knife. They're all gonna get unboxed, it's just what order do you guys wanna see them get unboxed in? All right, let's start it up. This is Gladiator series, 8-inch chef knife. You see what I mean where I'm so embarrassed that I don't have a knife to open these boxes with? Doing an unboxing with a key. I'll just use, sorry if that was really loud. I'll just use this knife to unbox the next knives. All right. Okay. Semi-premium experience right here. It's got a little image of the knife on the back. Okay. Gotta get rid of all my trash here. Okay, I'm pretty sure it opens up like a book. Does it? I'm so confused. Well, they don't make this part easy, do they? Oh, there we go. Okay, it opens like a jewelry box. Whoa. I give you a little pin. Interesting. Some customer information, blah, blah, blah. Probably going in the trash. Jesus Christ, comes with a book. Comes with a book. Oh my goodness. It's like a mini catalog is basically what it is. And a little cleaning cloth. So I'm gonna assume that this comes in every single one. So the rest of the unboxings will be much faster. But there you have it. Looks like that. Take it out. Okay. Feels decent. Take it out of the sheath here. See, so there's my first problem with it. Well, it's really comfortable to hold. This is very similar to a Shun knife that I have, where the handle kind of tapers like that. It's not a D-shaped handle. It is more of the German style handle, but it has this fucking heel on it. I hate these. They're so annoying. The edge looks pretty thin. I mean, the blade profile is decently thin. You can hopefully check that up next to my finger there. If it's gonna focus, you can see exactly how thin it is. Comes with this is plastic. It's got a hole up in the top to, I would assume, make sure that no moisture gets trapped in there. Does it magnet? No, but it's pretty firm. I kind of have to press to get it out. Oh man, yeah. So that is their Gladiator series chef knife. First impressions, it feels decently good. Does it feel sharp? Yeah. It's not bad. The edge is clean. It's not, ooh, there's some sharpening problems up at the top. For the most part, it looks decent. Steel feels okay. Okay, so that's the first knife. Done. Whoopsies. I did say I was going to use it to unbox the next one, didn't I? Okay. So, okay. It's a good feeling. Good sharp feeling. Sorry if that's loud again. This next one is their same series. It's a Gladiator series. Oh my god. Same series, Gladiator series, but this is going to be a bigger knife. This is their Cleaver. This one's badass. Look at that. This is they give their knives the best names. This one's called the Ravager. Same shit. Catalog, pin, cleaning cloth. Get that off to the side. Oh my goodness. This one looks super dope. Look at that. It's so crazy that they put it in such a nice box for you. Okay. Oh man. This is hefty. This is super hefty. Okay, so there's a loop on top of the saya, and it comes with a pin. And that pin loops around the other side. So I'll pull the pin out, and it's attached to a string. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Everybody knows what it feels like to lose their saya pin. Oh my god. Holy shit. I feel like I'm in a Final Fantasy game with like a giant sword. This is crazy. What do you use this for? The edge is, it's very, I mean, if we're comparing the two thicknesses, hopefully it'll focus for you guys. This is the chef knife, this is the Cleaver. So it's definitely thicker, definitely has more heft to it. The edge is ground much nicer and much more evenly, and I have never seen a cleaver that comes to a tip like this before. And if I'm really looking at the geometry of the edge, it actually is an offset ratio edge. Interesting. That is so cool. I'm really excited to use this because I can hopefully, it just feels, most cleavers aren't very ergonomic. Most cleavers are just kind of this beefy handle attached to a giant piece of metal. This actually feels like it was meant to be held. Well done, Dalstrong. I'm excited. I don't want to, man, I've never had a knife this big before. Okay, boom, done. Should probably, no, I need that to open the next couple. Do you guys have any questions so far? Leave them in the comments. I'll answer them for you. ASAPZ. Okay, this now, no one said anything, so I'm opening the Phantom series. For everyone that didn't know, the first two knives we opened were German steel. Now we're moving into Japanese steel, which, you know, I'm super skeptical with these companies. I don't know how much of what they're saying is real. This is a Japanese AUS-8 high carbon steel. Looks pretty good. Love the little pop of red. This is, again, their Phantom series. It's a 13 to 15 degree edge, hand sharpened. Okay. It's got a dragon lock saya on it. Okay. More peripherals. They're more or less the same. Get those down there. And it looks something like that. Hopefully that. Okay. It's got a, put this box down. Interesting. Okay, so it's got this little lucky thing on it that says Phantom series on it. Dalstrong 9.5 inch. Okay. Dragon lock saya. So I'm thinking it's two beads up on the top, right? So you clip it together. When you separate it, it goes pop and pop. Okay. Interesting. Looks like that. Anybody have thoughts? This I like. This style of saya is nice. It's let's see what the, yep, it's got some felt on the inside. Really nice touch. Impressive. I don't know. I wasn't expecting them to like this knife, but I do. Let's take a look at the handle. It's got that D-shaped handle. Beautiful pin in the middle of it. In the handle, you can see that right there. Now, you know what we should do? We should make me a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Because I'm sure you don't really care that much about what the Dalstrong website has to say. I'll scroll this up a little bit so you can see, or maybe not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is our Phantom series. I really like this feature here, where the heel flicks back like that. Because as you sharpen it, this is just gonna go up and up and up and up and up, and you're kind of extending the length of the blade here. And if you're holding it like that, you just get a little extra knife room underneath your finger. You're just using the most of the space that you have. So yeah, you grabbing it with that pinch grip, still have plenty of clearance here. I like that it's kind of a Kiritsuke meets a Gyotu almost, with the drop tip there. Definitely thinner than a normal Gyotu. It's got a very harsh curve here. Fold with the handle. Or yeah, I guess you could call it a fold. An angle. It's got the Dalstrong thing on that side. It feels really sharp. But again, the curvature of the blade is really interesting. It's kind of totally curved. There's no completely flat point. So I'm going to be interested to see how this sharpens. But yeah, so far so good on that front. Good job, Dalstrong. Put it back in the sheath here. It fits really nice in the sheath. It's just like perfectly molded to fit, just like that. Okay, well done. Clip, clip. Got it. Last up, Shogun. This is a US-10V Japanese super steel with a hammered Tsuchume finish. Give it an open. See what we got. I have so much trash to get rid of. Okay. C- on the packaging because there's just so much of it. I appreciate you giving me kind of like a case to hold it in. I know a lot of chefs who carry their knives around in their boxes, but I would like to have seen a little bit more minimal packaging here. All right, here we go. What else do we got? This is their Shogun series. So they call this hammered Tsuchume finish. This is G10 Garolite, an incredibly strong military-grade, inert, and non-porous fiberglass material. That's the handle, I'm pretty sure. 10V Super Steel, 62 Rockwell hardness. Okay, okay. This is an interesting, it's a different pin than the other ones. This is part of their Shogun series, so it's got a different pin. Same promo materials. Oh my God, this handle though. Wait till you guys see this handle. Okay, here we go. Check it. Look at that. It's like carbon fiber. You see the little ripples in it? That's super cool. Let's take this out. So a little bit more information about the handle here. It says meticulously constructed ultra premium G10 Garolite handle, hand polished, full tang, steel end cap, which is basically a second bolster. So again, like they said in the thing, it's got their logo engraved on the bottom. If you can see that there, that's the lion. It's got that same loop at the top, string wraps around, Saya pin right here. Boop. Get that open. And there. Very cool. It's got the lion stamped on that side. It's a very interesting fusion of blade into handle. You see that? Where it's like, it's normal steel, but then all of a sudden it just switches to hammered Damascus, which is also really interesting. I've never seen that before. Usually the Damascus will stop, but you can see the sandwiching that happened. Interesting. It's also got that pin in the handle. If you're into that kind of styling out piece. They did it only on one of the pins instead of all three. This is very well balanced. It's very light. It's a very similar handle shape to my Ninox knife, which I like. I know some people like the Japanese D-shaped handle, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the straighter, more traditional handle shape. Who's here right now? Say hi. I want to say hi to you guys, whoever's watching live right now, and answer any questions you might have about these knives. Profile of the edge is interesting. Still nice and thin. Again, I feel like this feels really nice in my hand. The other one, this one, let's do a little side-by-side comparison, shall we? Open and open. Do a little side-by-side here, if you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so Phantom series here, Shogun series here. So that'll give you a little side-by-side thinness comparison, show you how the handles interject, and then this is exactly how the profile looks side-by-side as well. So you can see this is a little bit beefier. It's got more of that flat here, slowly curves up. This whole thing is entirely curved. Basically the entire blade is curved. I feel like the cutting ability for this, for vegetable projects, would be better. I would probably do some protein with this. I feel like it would like carve really, really nicely. Because it's almost like a slicer. The way that it feels, it's almost like a slicer. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna put these through their paces, do a review. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review or not. I have a couple other knife bags videos coming out that I'd be interested in featuring these in, and then just kind of giving a little bit of a heads up on what my thoughts were after I used these. And then probably going to do a giveaway of at least one of these knives for you folks. But yeah, for the most part, they just wanted to get my feedback. So I'm definitely going to use them. But as far as making a fuller video on it, I would rely on you guys to give me some of that. Give me some questions. Any questions you might have, anything you want to know about these knives that I can help answer for you. Have you seen these on Amazon? Are you kind of like, have you ever been on the fence about them? Are you kind of curious to see if the steel is good or not? These are all questions that I definitely had when I started doing, I did a quick Google search when they emailed me and told me that they wanted to send me some knives. And again, I'm really cautious. I'm really cautious to recommend knives until I get my hands on them. So now that I can actually use them, it will be nice to give you my thoughts. If you guys, I'm going to share my thoughts regardless on like little tidbits, but if you guys want full spec'd out deep dive reviews on any of these knives that I covered today, I would really appreciate you letting me know down in the comments. I think this is a really cool way to do unboxings, because then you can kind of start to see things and let me know what some questions you might have are. If there's one that you liked, here, I'm gonna go through them again. Oh my God. Okay, so German, this is called Gladiator. Second one I opened was Phantom. That's the Japanese handle with the kind of unique heel on the bottom. And third was the Shogun. That was the hammered one. So let me know if you guys want any deep dive review stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably not really do much with them. I'm gonna use them and I'll include them as little inserts in some upcoming knife roll videos I have. But for the most part, I'm relying on you guys to let me know what you want and what I can do to help you. Does anybody have any questions hanging out in the chat right now? I'm happy to answer those for you. I just got featured on a, let's see if Twitter is going to let me log in here. I just got featured on a article by Genius Link, hanging out with those guys tomorrow. Super excited for that. Let's see if I can show you guys that. Just do a little bit of catch up. Yeah, so Genius Link did a piece all about making money on YouTube. Getting a lot of love on that article, which I'm excited about. So they called me and interviewed me for that. I talk about Patreon, talk about you folks. Look, there's me. So yeah, that was exciting. That happened today. I also posted on Twitch. Let's see if it's gonna let me show you that. I posted on Twitch all about next week here. You can see it right here. Next stream is on Tuesday, next week Tuesday at 10 a.m. That's going to be a solo episode of the podcast. I have a episode of the podcast premiering tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning. That's going to be all with me, Kim, from Raised Donuts. I can give you guys a heads up on what that is going to look like. I hope you enjoyed the episode I did this morning. See, this video just went live this morning, the Don't Make Me Look Like an Idiot video. Hope you liked that. I'm not going to go into my creator studio, so you guys can't see all that information. But anyways, yeah, new video dropping tomorrow morning. I have it scheduled to drop. I hope you folks are excited for that. I really enjoyed that podcast episode. I think that's it for me. At this point, I am at 24 minutes. I'm trying to get that 8 hours, man. It's so hard to get 8 hours of streaming in when I'm not playing video games, because there's no waiting room for me to sit in. I have a couple technique videos I want to do live here on Twitch where I can teach you guys some stuff. We can cook together. And I know you guys have been asking for DoD for a long time. I know you guys have been asking for more cooking. It's in the works. It's in the works. It's in the works. Be patient with me. Okay, if there's no questions, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I will catch you guys tomorrow in a podcast episode. And then the day after is going to be a knife roll review from the guys over at Track. We unboxed that together on Twitch. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Have a happy Thursday.